Oh, he's there now. I'm like posing for the picture. What? Oh my God. Hey guys, some fucking crazy shit just happened. Okay, I can tell you innumerable things, but one thing, and this was yesterday, and I am absolutely flabbergasted. Okay, now there's a. Let me break it down for you real quick. Okay, I can prove. I'm gonna prove right here, right now. Anyone that watched my last live saw the shit moving around, the haunting, the poltergeist experience, the spiritual disturbances and shit. I mean, not negative, positive, totally positive. And it's scary though. Either way, it's scary, you know. But because you feel like I'm not supposed to know this information. Like people do when you tell them Mandela effects. I don't want to know. It's like you're in real denial, motherfucker. Listen, story goes like this. Remember my last video before the live, before my mom died, or whatever, the one about God, and about how he looked gay now has that devil girl in the Sistine Chapel. I did an entire video on the Sistine Chapel and how it was fucking changing, right? The Mandela being affected by the ME. And I had discussed that with my mom at length, right? We drove because me and her went to the casino. We went shopping. All this past 2 years, I've just been spending with my mom. It's great, you know. It's spending it with my mom. I spend it with my mom, and I love it. I love her. Anyway, listen now. She continues to speak to me from the grave. You know what? I didn't make a sale today, but Saturday's always, and I had a lot of people that came through. Sundays are just lame like that, I guess. Saturdays, I mean, they always are. They always are for me. I don't know if I can do this. I'm trying. My neighbors are really helping me. I mean, I have no choice. I'm just doing what I can. Anyway, this is so crazy. So my landlord walked by today, and he's been real grumpy with me, like mad at me. He's just grumpy. He's a dick. I've seen him with other people. He's mean. He's grumpy. I understand. He's really a nice, very sweet man. I think he's just dying or getting old, and it sucks. And he had 2 dogs when I moved here, and one passed, and he really has been bummed out. I think he's had some health issues. And he met my mom through my mom found this place for me. Mama, thanks, Mama. I love my mom. And my mom and Brad met Larry, my landlord. And I think that's my mom is one of the reasons I got chosen. Because my mom always speaks so good of people. And I haven't done nothing. I'm such a good tenor. Really late. Anyway, sorry. So it's I guess two things I wanted to tell you about my just um was gonna tell Larry the other day about my mom passing away on Monday. He was turning on, he turns on and off the neighbor's light, which is the owner's house. And no one lives there, so he just turns it on and off at night, so for security purposes. Which is cool for me, the neighbor. So anyway, he's in the morning. Hey Larry, I wanted to tell you something. And it was my mom died. Because I think it was like Tuesday. And no, he's and I'm like, oh, but never mind. And he's already starting to he said email me thinking it's something about the apartment. Like because he knows I just don't have a phone right now. I should do a phone GoFundMe. Anyway. So then this morning I go, hey Larry. I was setting up my store out front. I'm like, hey Larry. Oh, hey Larry. Like, oh, excuse me. And I always go, oh Larry, yeah, excuse me like that. And he fucking turned around like, it's fucking, and he said that, he goes, it's very, god damn it. And he's done this before. This is how he is. So I forgive him. This is how he is. But I wanted to just tell you how it went. Because it was kind of fucked up for him. Because what happened was, I go, hey Larry, I remember what I wanted to tell you real quick about something. And he goes, if you want, damn it, it's Saturday and I don't work on the weekends. Call, leave me a email me or something. And be right, it was right before I had to turn into my gate into the bushes. It's in my path. And I said, I just wanted to tell you my mom passed away. And turned. And he was like just a few feet. I said it really loud. I said it kind of, I said it just like, I just wanted to tell you my mom passed away. That's all. And it was none of business. It wasn't about Handy, man. I didn't say that. I just said, oh, I just wanted to tell you my mom passed away because they're friends before they, I guess. She came and left at the place. And so I came inside and sat down, and he walked up immediately after me and knocked on my door, and he was reading, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Like, totally feel like shit, I bet. I was gonna slam the door, but I didn't. I closed it just normally fine. Came and sat down. And right then I see him coming in the reflection of my computer. And he had this dog bed going the toasty down the dog bed. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And it's like, dude, I already know I'm not gonna fuck with you. Ask me for shit on the weekends. I'll just go straight to the handyman. And I've lived here for like over 2 years, and I never fucking bother you with shit. So he's just that way. But he go anyway. He said, I'm so sorry. And he just gave me a hug for a long time. And yeah, you know, he teared up. And he just did. He's like, I'm sorry if you need anything. Yeah, which is cool. Anyway, he's been more than accommodating with my store. He's got me racks for the t-shirts. He's like, hold on, I am on the fence. Let me get you a rack. So then, you know, very cool. Like, you know, by how he just everybody else, you know, which is really awesome. So now the story number 2. My mom passed. My mom died on Monday. Or, my mom passed. How can I say it? It's a positive. Like it's like being born. Dying and being born is the only 2 things you cannot avoid in this earth, no matter what. Unless you're stillborn. Then you do them both at once. It's kind of like a speedball. All right, let's get to the brass tacks matter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional about that, about Larry, but it's also part of just Larry, who's my landlord, and him being mean to me. Because I'm really sensitive of a person. I just am. You guys know me. Like I let how long my hair is, you guys. Is it cool or what? Shauna and I didn't watch this. Shout out to my Sue. Sue. Oh look, my red-nosed reindeer pimples almost gone. Oh look, I look handsome. I'm gonna play you guys the clip where I get that from. When I always joke, I go, I'm the handsomest motherfucker in the world. I'm the funniest motherfucker, right? I'm the best looking man in the world. Like, and it's Rick James saying, so funny. I'm gonna have to put it up, you guys, because see, on my channel, Uncle Brady's Fun Time Divided We Fall channel, we can steal and pirate all kinds of shit. I played Bob Dylan. They block it worldwide after a while with Dylan and shit because he in league with the devil straight up. He even said it. I'm a deal. They said, Bob, why do you keep doing it all? Go back to my videos. I have 300 jokes. Oh, let me tell you the story. Here's the cross. We almost better. This is like my heroin addiction right here. I used to go, I have an ape right here, a monkey here, one of those little orangutans down over here. You know what I'm saying? And then there's this Cancun monkey story, which is hilarious. Our Cancun monkey story. Jay Allman, he knows. He remembers it. He knows it. I got drunk with this monkey. You would go through the fence and give him beer and he would drink it. You could give him whiskey, beer, and all kinds of shit. We got him drunk. And I climbed the fence and all this shit happened in Cancun. It was crazy. Jay Allman, you know. Anyway, this lady that does El Matador, okay? El Matador are like artists like, I don't know, Ray Pettibon, for example, would do a show here. And we get people from all over, but he probably will has done, actually he has done a show here. He's the one that invented the black flag logo, where it's just the 4 black triangles or rectangles like that. and Ray Ginn, which is Greg Ginn's brother. Ray Pettibon is what he goes by now. He's like a Nagel type. Hey, where's my one fucking follower? It's always on here. Yes! Boom! Where'd you go? How does that work? Did someone just leave and then someone else came in? Anyway, so my mom died on Monday. It's what, Saturday? This girl, the girl that runs the Matador that puts on shows with $8,000 and $12,000 pieces, and they have a show, and after that they have a party. The artist sells like 2 or 3 different pieces. There's like Ferraris and shit out here when that's going down. And then, anyway, so she's deaf. So she talks that kind of like, the teacher on Snoopy way, but it's cool though. She can read my lips, but I'm funny. I don't know. I feel like I talk weird, but she knows what I'm saying. She acts like it. But she came all of a sudden out of the blue. I'm walking, putting my sign out. She goes, Brady, and I turn around and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's she had 2 orange sodas and this crucifix, beautiful wooden crucifix that has all this beautiful something like Virgin Mary and beautiful, like not fucked up parts of the Bible, but all like nice things, and Mother Teresa, and I said, she said, and I want to give you this, and it's huge, and it's wooden, and it's a cross, and it seems tacky at first, but if you look at it, and these all match. Someone made this, and it's worth a lot of money. And she said, I want to give this to you. You can sell it if you want, or keep it. And I said, and she gave me this and 2 orange cream sodas. And I said, really? Look at this, you guys. I mean, see? And it's beautiful. And I said, thank you. I would never sell this. I said, my mom, she knows my mom because they've met each other a few times. Because my mom's gone in the gallery. They just know each other. Anyway, I said, I thought she was giving it to me because my mom, right? I said, thank you so much. And I said, my mom passed the other day. And she said, what? I said, my mom died a couple days ago. And she said, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. And gave me a hug and shit, right? And she gave me this. And it's like my mom saying, what's up, right? Like, how else can I explain that? How would she know to give this to me? It's just if you could look at this and see all the way around it has, it's unbelievable. The craftsmanship and artistic time and shit that it put in it. It's probably, this is like a couple $100 piece. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I could sell this easy on eBay for probably $200-300 or more if I have the artist's name. But she gave and then look, it's got the light in on the back. That's kind of cool. It's really, but yeah. Oh, the best part is this. I told my mom, and I've told her, and I still believe this. I said, Mom, here's how my hierarchy goes. And I mean this. I want to live up to the standards of God, then my mom, right? That's it. And then, that I don't even care. I used to, or no, but I used, no. I used to say, and then Mother Teresa, because she used to go into leper colonies without a face mask and shit, and would not get leprosy. They gave all her money they gave her to be a nun to the poor. She would not take money. She took any uniform they gave her. She donated. She made her own uniforms. Mother Teresa was the shit. And I think she was an enlightened soul like Christ and Krishna and my mom. And I said, Mom, you to me are like, and she's like, no. And this is like, oh, Mother Teresa. So I know it's her. I know it's from her. So I'm hanging it up. It's hung up right here. Yeah, it's really an incredible piece of artwork as well. So sorry, I didn't mean to start like bawling or anything. I'm just kind of like, it was just like, whoa. And even though she's dead, I guess that really doesn't matter because it was like, it was a feeling. I mean, it didn't matter. I told her that. And then I hugged her and it doesn't matter. She's my friend. She was going to say, give that to me. And she's like, you can keep it or sell it if you want. And I know it's worth a lot of money. I know it is. The people that just did a show there probably gave it to her. It was one of their probably like $200 pieces. She thought, I'm gonna give it to like everyone. I'm like, I'm gonna give it to Bruno that gives it to Brady. I have the ghetto. I have the ghetto studio, which is fine. Hey, I got most of the local customers. And they come back. People that like my style of art or they want to see what kind of crazy shit. Oh my God, I have some really good news, you guys. This guy that made you, everyone knows that spider thing outside of my house that they made out in the quad. That it looks like the spider from fucking I've done like 2 or 3 videos on it where I climb up in there with my knees and da 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 da. And then I've done ones from outside at night, how it spins around. I could go out there right now and do it. But it's badass, so it's still there. Now listen to this. I have this little roll top thing that it's like a little roll top, like cash register type thing. There's just one thing, I guess. But it opens all the way and you can put artwork in there. And I had a big piece of like paper, like thick watercolor paper, and I drew a fucking dodecahedron on there, where it's all circles with lines that go out to. It's hard, really hard to do. And it looks so cool. And I did it, and then the dodecahedron in the middle was colored, right? I even have a small one. I'll show you. I'll show you. I have a small one, and I sold him a big one. And I want to tell you about it. Maybe I don't. The fuck happened to this shit, man? Anyway, he he bought it and said, "Oh, I'm gonna make my son." He goes, "This is," and the one picture first thing I pulled out of there. I go, "You should buy something for out here for $5." Fucking with him, right? Because he's the guy the artist that did that. I'm going, "You should buy one of these." And I pulled out the dodecahedron, right? Signed by me. It's badass, right? He's all I made them in pen, right? Usually people erase it, so and then it's just the dodecahedron, which is like one of those 20-sided Dungeons and Dragon dice. That's what a dodecahedron is. So, but to draw one properly, you have to use these. And you guys know I have a ton of these compasses and stuff, and it's just a technical thing, and it's it is a sequence in nature, but whatever. Anyway, so he goes, "Oh man," I go, "You should buy this for $5," and he's like, "Oh, let me see that." He goes, "My son called me this morning." He goes, "What is this called?" I said, "It's one of the five platonic solids. It's called a dodecahedron. There's only 5 platonic solids. This is one." And he was like, "Wow," because my son called me this morning and he said he wanted to do a dodecahedron art project, right? Like, and I said, and he got and the guy's looking at it, right? It's big. It went out of my big sketchbook, and he's like, "Cool, man, this is awesome." And it has the lines I did in pen, and the dodecahedron's in color, and you can see the lines stretching out from each side, and then circles after each one because that's how you have to do it. It's just the way when you draw it. And he said, "Oh no." I said, "What? You're gonna make?" So anyway, he goes, "Here. Here's 10." He goes, "How about $10? How about 10?" And we'll just call it 10 because he knew that I spent more time and it was worth more than $5, and he knew it. And so he shot me a 10 spot, which was cool. That was yesterday. So I did make that. Anyway, but the beauty of it is that my art is gonna I said, "So you're gonna make a dodecahedron out of like plywood or something?" And I forgot he's the guy that made the spider thing out of that's all metal and shit, right? And he said, "Nah, I'm making it out of fucking metal, dude, out of steel. I'm gonna be like blowtorching it." I'm like, "Nice." He's all, "But I want those circles to be outside on the outside." So my drawing is gonna become a like larger than life, 3-dimensional fucking art project by this other world-renowned artist. Can you guys believe that? Put that on slap that bad boy on my resume. Because I'll be totally, I'll be titled in it for sure. I better be. I'm gonna talk to him and be like, "Dude, hey, can I be in the?" Because that was my idea too. No, because it was originally on my picture. Nah, that's cool to know, right? To know to see my art that was on a piece of paper in 3-dimensional reality, right? In metal, like what you would call it, torch together and shit, like steel. I mean, that's crazy, right? It's so cool. So he had it. He was reading it. I've seen him. He's ready. He's doing it. Very cool. He's the type of guy that does a piece every like year or something. And they're like $20,000 pieces when he sells them, right? When he auctions them off or whatever he does. So, and he's world renowned. So, it's pretty cool. That he wants to build what I. Anyway, you know what I mean. I don't want to be egotistical or nothing, but that's just cool. All right, well, I love you all. Thanks for listening. And all the time, God bless you and your families.